Hello, Elly here from Thankful Flow Yoga. Welcome to this stretchy morning flow. So today we are going to be stretching into the heart space, the hips. We're also going to be strengthening, balancing and building awareness and mind-body connection. So hopefully leaving you nice and stretched out, with a feeling of kind of being re-energized and reset, so grounded and recentered as well for your day. So we're going to come and start in a seated position. This class is suitable for all levels, so just take the options that you need throughout and leave anything that you don't need. So either cross-legged or could be legs out in front and grabbing any blocks or props that you might need. And we're going to bring the hands down to rest in the lap, just placing one hand over the top of the other with the palms facing up. See if you can bring your tips of the thumbs to touch as well. So in our Dhyan Mudra. So thinking about this gesture of receiving new energy, receiving wisdom, and then closing down the eyes or taking the gaze out in front. And start with finding the connection to your own breathing. See which parts of your body are moving with your breath. Maybe you can feel the abdomen, the belly moving in and out as you breathe. And softening the shoulders, soften the face. Start to imagine anything that came before this practice melting away as you come into the now, this present moment on your mat. You are here, and that is enough. And we'll take a coherent breathing to start the class, so breathing in for 6 and breathing out for 6. And this breath is a really great breath to help to rebalance all the systems within the body. This helps to bring the mind into a meditative state in the brain waves. But if it doesn't feel right for you at any time, please just come back to your natural breathing. So inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just coming back to your natural breath now. Noticing how the body feels. Noticing anything that's present today, mentally, physically, emotionally. No right or wrong or good or bad. And we'll start to open the eyes back up now if you had them closed. And just start to take a little shake out through the arms, the hands, the wrists, just shaking anything off that's not needed. Warming up into the wrists a little bit as well. So shaking that off. Nice, and just rest the hands on the knees or the thighs. Inhale, take a big shoulder roll, open across the chest. Exhale, drop the head around, draw the belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, come back to center. And we're going to take our legs into deer pose. So we're going to keep the right leg bending in. And with this left leg, we're going to bend it in the opposite direction. So the left heel's coming towards your left hip. Now, we want to still be able to have the sitting bones connected to the ground. So you could either pop a block underneath if they're lifting away, or if this is not comfortable on your knee, that left leg's going to lengthen instead, okay? So just take the option that feels right for you. And then take your right fingertips down to the ground beside you. Inhale, sweep the left hand up, lift up and out from the waist. As you exhale, take a stretch over to the right side. Breathe down into the left side of your body. Imagine your prana, your breath, filling up that left side. Feeling it perhaps expand as you inhale. Well done. Release the left arm back down to your side. Now with this right hand, we're going to bring it out behind. Leave plenty of space between your hip and that right hand. On your inhale, sweep the left fingertips up. And this time we're lifting the heart and the hips, and maybe your hips can come away from the mat, reaching up towards the ceiling. If that feels too much, just keep the hips grounded and stretch up with that left arm. Exhale, we're going to float the hips back down. So 2 more of these. Inhale, sweeping up, lifting the hips and the heart. You can even drop the head back a little if that feels good too. Exhale, bring it all back down. And last one, inhale, lifting. Exhale, float back down. Well done. So we're going to switch the legs around now. So left leg bends in, right leg comes in the opposite direction, heel towards the hip. Maybe that right leg stays lengthened, maybe take a block under the hips. So left hand comes to the left side. Inhale, reach the right fingertips up. Exhale, starting with stretching over to the left. Breathing here. Allowing the right side of the body to start to open up. Imagine filling it up with your breath. Imagine that right side of the body creating so much space, expanding with your breath. Well done, and release. So with your left hand now, moving it out behind, leaving plenty of space between the hand and the hip. Inhale, right fingertips reach up, seeing if you can lift the hips and the heart up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, floating back down. 2 more, move with your breath. You can let your breath lead the movements. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, floating back down. Last one, inhale, lifting. Exhale, floating back down. Well done. So now bringing your legs out in front, lengthening both legs. I'm going to bend in this right leg. Either keep the foot here, or you're going to step your foot to the outside of the left thigh. Right hand comes out behind, and this bottom leg can either stay lengthened or you can bend that bottom leg as well. So coming into Ardha Matsyendrasana, half fish pose. Inhale, reach the left fingertips up. Exhale, twist to the right. Take the hug or the hook. So this left arm could be hugging the right knee or hooking over. Send your gaze over your right shoulder, breathing here. As you inhale, create some space. As you exhale, soften into that space you've created. Option to either work here Or maybe if you want to add in a little bit of spice, this left hand maybe comes to the outside edge of the right foot now. Maybe you start to find some length into that right leg. If it needs to stay bent, that's absolutely fine. So see what works for you, and then lifting the right fingertips away from the mat, reaching them out behind. One thing that's really important if you are taking this option is to notice if you're rounding to come into this position. We want to keep that alignment, keep that space across the chest. Breathing here. Imagine shooting energy with the right fingertips towards the back of the room. Well done. Start to unravel, coming back to center. Unhook the legs, take a little shake out, and then we'll take it onto the other side. So start with bending in your left knee. You could be working here with the left foot staying here as it is. Next option is to step the foot over the right leg. Maybe the bottom leg bends in too. Left hand comes out behind. Inhale, reach the right fingertips up. Exhale, twist to the left. Ardha Matsyendrasana. So everybody staying here to begin with. Really feeling into that twist, noticing the back of the body. I don't know about you, but this one feels really, really, really juicy today. Juicy stretch for this stretchy morning practice. Waking up the muscles in the back of the body, the neck. Option now to take the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Maybe you find some length in that left leg. Maybe the left fingertips lift away from the ground and reach out behind. Again, this is not going to feel good for everyone, so take what feels right for you, leave anything that doesn't. Well done, and unraveling, coming back to center. Take a little shake out through the legs and come into all fours, tabletop position on your mat. So now once you're in your all fours kind of tabletop position, start to take just some neck rolls. So moving the head around here in some circular movements. Notice how the head and the neck feels as you move the head around, keeping the rest of your body as still as you can. Noticing any little niggles, anything that's there. Noticing any little pops. Well done, and coming back to stillness. Check in with your breath. Make sure that we're keeping the breath flowing, keeping that prana flowing. From here, you're going to take your right hand and either place it on your right hip with that right arm bent, or if it feels good to, you're going to bind that right arm around the back of the body, okay? So that, again, is not going to be accessible for everyone. So you're either going to have it on the hip or binding around. Inhale, see if you can send your gaze up towards the ceiling. So we're taking a little bit of a twist, keeping the arm as it is. Exhale, release. Inhale, rolling that right shoulder back. Send your gaze up towards the ceiling. And release. So small movements, but really good stretch into the shoulders. Last one, inhale, looking upwards. Exhale, release. Bring the right hand back down to the mat. Well done. Take a deep breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Coming on to the other side, left hand to left hip, or maybe binding that left arm around the back of the body. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release. Inhale, rolling that left shoulder back, looking upwards. Exhale, release. And last one now. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down to the mat. Tuck the toes under and we'll walk the feet in towards the hands, coming into a forward fold. Bend your legs as much as you need to. Taking a gentle rock or sway in your fold. Just taking any movement that feels good in the body, waking everything up, stretching out. And then maybe seeing if you can walk the hands underneath the feet. Bring the toes all the way up to the wrists. And start to give your hands and your wrists a little massage with the feet, maybe wiggling the toes, moving the toes a little bit here. Might feel strange if you're not used to this one. I really like this one. I feel like this one is, quite a nice little massage. Keep allowing the head to drop down, hanging heavy. And then release the hands if you had them underneath the feet. Keep some softness in the legs. Inhale, slowly curl the body up, keeping the spine rounded, tucking the tailbone in as you roll up. Lift your head up last. Take a big shoulder roll here. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep your fingertips up to the ceiling. Lift the ribs away from the hips. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Fold forwards. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step or jump it back to plank and flow through your version of Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale back to your downward facing dog. Breathing here in your downward facing dog. Inhale, see if you can lift your heels away from the mat. Shift your heels over to the right. Bend into the legs. Feel that stretch all the way down the left side body. You might even feel this into the lats. Just notice whatever you notice, the outside of the shoulder. Inhale, heels come back through center, still lifted. Bring them over to the left side, then bend through your legs. So feeling an opening into that right side body. Breathing here. And bring the heels back to center. Exhale, maybe drawing the heels down towards the mat. Inhale, sweep the leg up for a three-leg dog. Again, your three-leg dog could literally be hovering your leg off the mat. Maybe you're opening into the hips, just an option. And then step your right foot through between the hands. And we're going to open out into a warrior two. So bringing that left foot down to connect with the mat. Opening out to warrior two position. So side of your left foot's in line with side of the mat now. Finding your warrior two. Flip the right palm up to face the ceiling. Inhale, lift up and out of the waist. Find your reverse warrior. Option to wrap the left arm around the back of the body if that's in your practice. If not, just have it resting here on this left thigh. Breathing here. And float through to warrior two and then into your extended side angle. So left forearm could come to the, right forearm comes to the right thigh, or the right hand maybe comes to a block or the mat. Finding your breath. Inhale, sweeping back up to your warrior two. Now you're going to grab your block here if you're working with a block, ground into your right foot and find your Ardha Chandrasana, your half moon pose. Breathing here. So right hand could be on a block. Take any modifications that you need. Maybe working with sending the gaze towards the ceiling. Interesting to see what happens when we alter the gaze in our balance. Such a powerful thing, our drishti, our focus point. Well done. Coming away from your half moon, take a big step back to plank and vinyasa. So inhaling into an upward facing dog or cobra, and exhaling back to your downward facing dog. Nice. Always room for a child's pose here if you wish to take it. Remembering this is your practice, this is your time on your mat, so making this practice what you need it to be today. Inhale, 3-leg dog left side, so sweeping that left leg up, maybe opening into the hips, maybe not. Sweep the left foot through between the hands, and then we're opening straight out to find a warrior two. So pivoting this right side of the foot so it's in line with the right side of the mat. Sinking into that left leg, relax the shoulders, tuck the tailbone in. Flip the left palm up to face the ceiling. Inhale, lift up and out from the waist, reverse warrior. Maybe binding the right hand around the back of the body if that feels good for you. Exhale, float through warrior two. Come into your extended side angle. So left forearm to left thigh, or maybe that left hand finds a block or the mat. Breathing here. Press the feet down and away into the mat. So this right leg could be having a little bit of a rest and relax here, but we want it to be switched on. Full body stability is a full body affair. Something from yoga teacher training. Inhale, floating back to your warrior two, grabbing your block, adding in any little steps here, and then finding our Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So the left hand could be on a block or the mat. Maybe the gaze comes up towards the ceiling. Come in and out as many times as you need to. All of the falling out, little wobbles and shakes, that's all building our strength and our joint stability. Well done. And releasing, taking a big step back to plank. Meeting there, taking our final vinyasa, so inhaling through into an upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhaling back to your downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath here, inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Love taking a releasing breath in downward dog. From here, we're going to drop the knees down to the mat. Walk the hands in and come up into this high kneeling position. So legs are about hip width apart. And we're going to bring the hands around to the lower back. Press the hips forwards, engage the glutes. Draw the elbows in towards each other. So finding our camel. So inhale, reach the crown of the head up to the ceiling, make space, and as you exhale, start to send your gaze up towards the ceiling or in that direction. As you do so, we're pressing the hips forwards, engaging the glutes, drawing the elbows in towards each other. So you could be working here for camel. If you're quite new to camel, I definitely suggest working here and breathing. If it's already in your practice and you want to slide the hands down, maybe the hands come to the heels, then you can take that option now. Just being really mindful of how the spine's feeling and what truly feels right for you in your practice today. And starting to bring the hands back to the lower back if you've taken them away. Really slowly start to bring the gaze back out in front. And we're going to gently bring the hips down to the heels to kneeling. If that's not comfortable, just find a different seated position. Rest your hands on your thighs, close your eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Imagine drawing energy up the body to the heart center. And exhale, imagine slowly releasing the breath down the body all the way back down into the earth. One more deep breath here. And then opening the eyes back up. And bring the hips down if you haven't already. And we're going to hug both knees in towards the chest. I want you to wrap your arms around both legs. And then just exhale, drop the chin down towards the chest, rounding the spine. Close your eyes or take a steady gaze. And if you'd rather take a child's pose here, you absolutely can. Start to breathe into the back of the body. And start to come back to how your body feels, how your energy feels. From one of the pocketbooks by Thich Nhat Hanh. There is nothing to do, nothing to realize, no program, no agenda. Does the rose have something to do? No. The purpose of a rose is to be a rose. Your purpose is to be yourself. You don't have to run away or run anywhere to become someone else. You're wonderful just as you are. There is no need to put anything in front of us and run after it. We already have everything we are looking for, everything we want to become. So be yourself. Life is precious as it is. And all the elements for your happiness are already here. There is no need to run, strive, search, or struggle. Just be. Just being in the moment, in this place, is the deepest practice of meditation. Releasing from your hug now and just coming into a comfortable seated position. Imagine all the positive things from this practice just absorbing into your body, your mind, your spirit. Allowing this practice to absorb. Thinking of anything you want to take away with you from this practice today. And then opening the eyes back up when you're ready and coming back to the physical body. Thank you so much for joining me for this stretchy morning practice, or whatever time you did this. You could do this at other times of day as well, of course. But yeah, really appreciate you being here. Do comment and feedback to me on how you're getting on, and do subscribe if you haven't already. It's totally free, and just helps me to continue creating more of these flows for you on here. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope to see you again for another flow very soon. Take care. Bye bye.